Look at this. Woo!
Oh, we got the whole group here.
My boys, my boys. Look at, man, you guys look fresh. California brought that sunshine on you. Look at you. All right, all right, all right. What's going on? What's going on? All right, I have who do we have? Ramon. What's going on, bro? Look, I'm looking fresh because of you, brother. Thank you so much. Let's see who we have here. We have Eric. What's going on? Brian. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Hector. What's going on? Ambrosio. Hey, guys, stick around. Stick around. We're gonna cover some great stuff, man. I know all of you guys here, with the exception of maybe one or two. All of you guys here want to know what's happening in Cleveland, Ohio. Why is JJ going out there literally every other month? And so I'm gonna bring on a couple of people here to the live. Stick around because you're gonna want to hear this. Trust me, man. You want to stick around. The Mortgage Guru, if you're here, brother, send me a request. I'm gonna bring you on. If Edgar is here, send me a request. I'm gonna bring you on. Let me see if you're part of the last boots on the ground from last week. Send me a request. I'm gonna bring you on right now. Man, come on, people. We're gonna drop some fire right now. I'm still in the office about 9:11, and we're about to go down. This is gonna go down right now. So let me see. Send me a request here. Boom, boom. I'm gonna see what else I have here. Boom. We could bring on multiple people here. Have a party right now because we're gonna have a party. What's going on? What's going on? Carlos, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Yo, look at this. Woo!
Oh, we got the whole group here.
my boys. Look at, man, you guys look fresh. California brought that sunshine on you. Look at you.
With the vitamin.
The vitamin D.
Hilarious. What's going on,
man?
guys? How you guys doing?
Okay, what's up, guys?
All right, excited.
We're doing good, man. We're doing good. Look who joined. Just joined right now. Albert is here. Fabian is here. Let me see what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Man, we got Gilbert on the live. We got Ramon. We got some good people on the live.
We got everybody here,
Look
man.
Look at Carlos, man. Carlos always freaking ready.
He's
Carlos,
everywhere.
as a matter of fact, he's ready for next deal. But I also see some of the ladies. Janet, what's going on? Lecha. I'm sorry if I just literally butchered your name. My bad. Jose, what's going on, guys? We got some people here, and I wanted to actually, this is your idea, T-Fig, for you to do a live and just kind of mastermind on the last boots on the ground. I got to tell you, man, every time I do this event, I come back with a different mindset. I come back with the whole thing about wanting to do more and more of this events, just because I honestly believe that what happens during boots to the ground, it's magical and it's amazing. But I don't want to say what happens. Literally, I want you guys to just share with the people here. What's your experience going to boots to the ground? I'll start with any of you guys. Who wants to take the lead? Go for it.
Yeah, I can start it. I don't mind.
Let's go.
I don't mind starting.
Go for it, brother.
You know, I was super excited, first of all, because I knew that what you were going to show us was going to be what I wanted to do, you know? So, number one thing I learned from this event, and I said this on my story a few days ago, is that taking action is extremely important. I mean, taking action is 95% of the game, you know? Because a lot of us can go to boots to the ground and, you know, basically try to take some of that knowledge but not really take action on it. So taking action is the number one thing I learned. Number two, I learned that you need very little money to have a lot of cash flow.
Crazy.
You know, you need little money that you can park over there, and it'll just kind of start giving you money. You know, it's like the slot machine, except you always win. You know.
You know what? And I love the fact that you bring this up, Tufik, because there really is, in my opinion, and I'm sure you guys share this opinion now,
Yeah.
so much opportunities out in Cleveland, Ohio, for us to literally, like you said, every single month make a winning, a killing off of the rentals, the cash flow that those properties generate. So I taking action, super important, guys. By the way, if you're just joining the live, we're talking about last boots in the ground. Just gentlemen here on the live, we're part of the boots in the ground, last boots in the ground, and because of Tufik, with this great idea, we are here, and we want to give you guys some tips and some great takeaways that you can literally apply it and take action. Take action. By the way, you guys have any questions? Please put them here on the comments, and we will answer as many comments as possible. But look, I'm seeing Nydia. She was part of the third or fourth boots in the ground. I see a lot of people here that have already gone to boots in the ground. A lot of you guys want to go to boots in the ground, and so I don't want to sell the tickets. I don't want to sell the event. I'm just going to let this fine gentleman do that for me, because they've already been there. They've already invested on themselves, and they've already experienced that for themselves. So this is what I'm going to do, guys. And you guys tell me if I'm right here. When we're out there in Cleveland, I did a weekend early bird special. You guys remember that? And I believe it was $14.95 for the people that hit me up on the weekend. But I think that if they're here on this live, and if you guys want to go ahead and jump on and get your next boots on the ground ticket, let me know. Just so you know, we already have 3. We have 4. We have 5 tickets sold for the next boots on the ground.
Nice.
Okay. So I want to go ahead and open up to more of you guys to join us on the next boots on the ground, which, by the way, mark this on your calendar. I already have the date. I already even have my tickets. It's October 13th and 14th. October 13th and 14th is our next boots on the ground. Actually, it's going to be the last one for the year, because after that, you know, Ohio starts getting some snow. And if I do go back to Ohio, it's going to be just to kind of just be out there and see the snow. But I'm not going to go out there and do no boots to the ground. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and just for today, whoever sends me a DM with the word investment, I will honor the $14.95, and I can only do it for a couple of you guys. So you guys got to jump on it and take advantage of it. But Tufik, you mentioned 2 things about boots in the ground, bro. That you got 2 great takeaways. One, taking action.
Yep.
And number 2, you found out and you saw for yourself you need little to no money to buy property, right? Tell us more about that, man. Like tell us more about that.
So, you know, basically during our underwriting period, when we were underwriting the properties, I was kind of like, damn, a little bit blown away, because if you have the small little amount that you have, maybe that 10%, 20% down, and you're able to finance 80% of it, you can literally cash flow up to like $1,000 a month. And I was like, dude,
guys,
that's crazy.
Repeat that again. You could, if they're able to put 30% down on a property, they could cash flow how much, brother?
It's like $1,000 a month. That's like $12,000 a year. So you basically would get your return, like the first 3 years, you would get your return. After that, it's just milking the cow, you know?
Man, I am telling you.
Yeah, it was huge. I couldn't believe it.
I mean, who wouldn't want to get that return on their investment?
Yep. No, absolutely. Oh, by the way, I talked to Brandon today. He said my offer might be accepted by tomorrow morning, so.
There you go.
So I'll let you know about that one.
That's what's up.
Yep. Yeah.
Now, just for the people that are here, Tufik, let them know.
Yeah.
Let them know. how much money is that bad boy going to generate for you as far as cash flow?
So I talked to a local lender over there, and I purchased it for about 107,000. Asking price was 105.
Yep.
So $107,000 is the purchase price. My loan with taxes and everything is going to be about $1,200, and then my rent gross is going to be $2,100. So I'll cash flow about close to, let's say, $800 conservatively speaking. You know,
Guys.
that's just getting into the loan. 6 months later, 12 months later, if I refinance it, I could drop my mortgage to about maybe 900, and then I'll cash flow about $1,200 a month. Let's go.
Guys, I don't know if you're on the live here. Put some emojis or put some on the comments so I can know that you're literally so I can know and we can know that you're listening to what Toothpick just say. He's going to initially make anywhere from $800 to $900 a month, and after he refis, he's going to make up to $1,200 gross net. This is cash flow every single month.
Yeah, and I'm not doing any fixes. I might paint the back just so everything matches. You know, that's it.
Guys,
I'm not doing any fixes.
Guys, and in case you did not know, right here, my man, the mortgage guru, he's in finances. He's a lender. He's a loan officer. He knows numbers.
Yep.
And so are those numbers that you're saying, brother, are they realistic or unrealistic?
No, they're realistic. I thought they were unrealistic until I went to boots on the ground.
Crazy, right?
I was looking at like, what the heck? That's crazy. That's cool. You know, and there's plenty more. Actually, I talked to Brandon, or I was gonna actually text you about the address that we found on 99th. I'll text it to you.
Yeah, bro.
I might even put an offer on it tomorrow on that one too.
Bro, pull fucking triggers. See, take action.
Yeah. So, and that one actually, we even know the seller. Apparently, Brandon knows the seller's agent. So he said if I wanted, I could probably get that right away. You know, yeah. And that one is like another cash cow, but on that one, I'll probably put 25% down, and I'll cash flow about $12,000 a year. You know,
so buddy. I am telling you right now. This is good.
So it's good. It's good numbers for sure.
No, those are great numbers. Great numbers. Look at everyone. Fire. Like, this is good right here. Now, before I go to the other two fine gentlemen here, watch. Let me see if there's any questions here. And let's answer a couple questions. If you guys have any questions, let me know, man. Nydia's like, wow. Nydia, why did this surprise you? You've been there. You do know this. Now, watch, Nydia. Toothpick is taking action. You, Nydia, come on, girl. You're making bank. You need to start pulling some triggers now. You and Ruben for sure. So Sorum, he's a good friend of mine, a realtor here from Ranch Cucamonga. He says, "Are you just focusing on cash flow or just cash flow on appreciation?" So my only thing that I'm focusing on in Cleveland, Ohio market is 1,000% cash flow. 1,000%. That's a great question, bro. But I personally, I'm just focusing on the cash flow because I realized, and we did a nice little exercise out there in Cleveland, Ohio, that when you do the simple exercise, you figure out that X amount of properties could cash flow you every single month for the rest of your life a big chunk of money for you, your kids, and that's through building your rental portfolio with little to no money out of your pocket.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it depends on the investor, the type of investor you are. But if you're going into Cleveland and the Midwest, you're going there solely for cash flow. I wouldn't really bet on equity or appreciation of equity. Even though actually we saw, JJ, like some of those properties, people bought it for $60,000 just last year, and now they're worth $100,000. So slowly, I mean, equity is going to be there in the next 5 to 10 years.
Absolutely.
But I mean, I would go there for cash flow for sure.
cash flow, and eventually, just like any other market anywhere in the
Yeah.
states, it's gonna appreciate, people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, this is, guys, this
Yeah,
is
for
why
sure.
I believe this is a great live. This is we're
Yeah.
shooting some great nuggets. Nydia says, I promise you, you just inspired me. Nydia, you were inspired a long time ago when you went to Boots on the Ground. Come on, get on the buying wagon, Nydia. Come on, come on.
Yeah.
You know I got nothing but love for you and Ruben. We just need to start taking some action. Now I'm gonna go with one of you guys. Who wants to go first? Edgar, who wants to go first? Who?
Let's do it.
All right, bro. So, Edgar, tell me, what's your biggest takeaway from Boots on the Ground?
Biggest takeaway, there's that common saying that, hey, success leaves clues. We've all heard that. Biggest takeaway from Boots on the Ground is that from the first Boots on the Ground to the most recent Boots on the Ground, all the people that took an action, they're slowly becoming legends. They're writing their own story. And here soon, they're going to become legendary, and they're going to start to leave a legacy for the rest of their family. That was my biggest takeaway. This is one of the things that I learned from JJ. We've had a small conversation when I asked JJ, hey, when you interviewed Tim Story and you asked him, what is the definition of legacy and what does legacy mean to you? For me, that was the biggest takeaway, is you have to become a legend first, and then you'll be legendary to leave a legacy. So that was my biggest takeaway.
Bro, I mean, we could end the live right now, and I'll be happy. I am telling you right now, brother, it literally just gave me the chills, because, like, that is huge, people. And if you guys know anything about JJ, I'm on a true mission to leave a family legacy, not only for my family, but to help hundreds, thousands. I believe that at one point I'm going to be able to help thousands with the help of you guys, because you guys are going to be doing the same with your family, your loved ones, friends, spreading all this knowledge, all this love. We're literally going to be able to build a legacy with our family and to other people's families. And so that right there, brother, thank you so much for sharing that, because a lot of times we take things for granted. A lot of times we don't see, certain things the way they are. And for you to catch on to that from the interview, what Tim said, brother, it's amazing, man.
Yeah, Tupac starting to write his story. Now it's my time to write my name up there too.
There you go.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you so much for that, brother. That honestly, that's very dear to my heart. Just because I think you guys, all of you guys got that sense from me, JJ, because you guys got to spend some real one-on-one time with me, and I think you guys were able to get, where I'm coming from. And so thank you for sharing that. But then, you guys all left, and then I was left with my man here that we even had some pupusas.
I'm gonna catch, bro. You can't be telling that, people.
Well, I had some pupusas. And but then we had a great, interesting conversations. And so tell everyone, brother, what's your biggest takeaway from Boots on the Ground?
Bro, there were so much nuggets shared like in this whole entire like weekend that we had. Obviously, the biggest one is like taking action, right? Like you're investing into going into this event, and then to come back and not do anything about it, then what did you go in the first place, right? So for me, it's basic. I found out the importance of investing. It's just solidified how important it is to invest, right? Not just invest into properties, real estate, but invest into yourself, invest into this. The most important thing you can do is invest into this. And from what I from this event, that was one of the biggest. It just solidified that theory that I had, right? Because lately, I've been investing into myself, going to the events, going to seminars, and then just doing little things at a time. But you have to take that leap of faith, right? We spoke about faith, like having that faith, like that blind faith, right? there's just I don't know how to put it into words, bro. But the time that we all had together talking about what we want, right? Like having a goal, right? Having that goal where every decision that you make, it's going to help you reach that goal. If you don't have a goal, the decisions are going to be harder to make, right? So how can I put this into words, bro? There was just so much it's really hard to kind of like narrow it down. But if I could tell you just off the top of my head, is basically just taking action, for sure. Taking action.
Yeah. Will both of you guys agree with that taking action part?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And so I share some stats with you guys when we're out there, right? And I don't know if anybody else it's on the live that has been to Boots in the Ground before, just put it here on the comments, please. I don't know if you're still here or not. I know Nidia was here earlier, and Carlos was here, and Ramon was here. A lot of you guys that have been to Boots in the Ground in the past, you're hopefully you're still here. But I like stats, and although I'm not the analytical type, I like stats because that's in sales, the numbers don't lie. And so I shared with you guys the stats that previous Boots on the Ground attendees have really displayed. Watch, Nita's still here. Good. And Ruben, what's going on, Ruben? And so watch, out of some of the previous Boots on the Ground attendees, the only persons that have taken action are literally the last three Boots on the Ground groups. The previous ones, and I think Nidia, you're part of that group, have gone out there, they've invested themselves, they've seen the possibilities, they got inspired, they were happy. However, something happened when we come back to California. And just like I mentioned to you guys, if you're here right now, Boots on the Ground, you're inspired, you see the possibilities, you literally need to take action, because the longer you wait, the most likely you're not going to end up buying your property. And so Nidia is here, one of the groups, and she was part of one of the Boots on the Ground. And Nidia, I mean, her and Ruben, they wanted to buy the whole world when they were out there. But then some came back, and I don't know if you're still here, Nita. If you are, send me a request. I could bring you on the live here, because I really want to. I want to like just pick your brains. But then just something happened. That, and I think just life happens. We come back to California, we come back to our regular day-to-day activities, and then something else comes up, and then next thing you know, 1 month goes passes by. And then you just don't do what you wanted to do, and this is why I'm really excited, because you already submitted an offer to one. You're most likely going to get 2 properties, right, brother?
Yeah, my goal is at least 2 for right now. Yep.
Yeah, 2 properties, and I know both of you guys are literally just taking action, because I got some emails and calls from my assistant that you guys are pulling triggers. Good for you. Let me see if I can bring Nitty here. Let me see. Only 3. What? Only 3 guests called on the live room? Okay, Nitty, hang on tight. Well, I'm going to bring you on in a minute, okay? But watch. What am I saying here? And look, I'm looking at Albert right there. Albert is literally killing the game. He's on the 2nd property. He's after the 3rd property. Like, he's gonna make it. You know how we were talking about going out there in Cleveland and doing like a mastermind with everyone that has bond properties?
Yeah,
for sure. This Albert is gonna be like the grandfather. You know what I mean? He's gonna be like the one, like, with a big ass cigar right here. He's gonna be like just like, he's gonna be the big boss. You know what I mean? Because he owns so many properties out there. But see. This is what is cool about this, guys. How can we go out there and literally get inspired and pull and literally just start buying properties? So I'm going to ask all 3 of you guys, how easily, now that you've been to Boots on the Ground, how easily or how realistic is it for you to buy your first property in the next 30 days. Whoever wants to go first.
Very realistic, man. It really, really is. And then, right, what I told you even there, like, you know, what if someone doesn't have the money, right? Like, he's like, no. You're like, no, get that shit out of your mind. Like, that's not what it is. Like, you have to be creative. And I'm like, man, yeah, you're right. Don't fucking make excuses. Like, if you really want to, you're gonna make it happen. So we don't know what we don't know, right? But now that you show us, now that we know, right? Shame on us if we don't do anything about it, right? Shame on us. But no, so here we are, bro. Like I said, the biggest thing is taking action. Like, even as like a small step to, you know, to get to where you want to be. You know, start working harder or find a side hustle. You know, get more income to start investing into real estate, or start investing into yourself again, into this, right? Like you'll get that the return of your investment back, right? But also you set the value of your investment, right? If you invest into that, but into a book, into a set, but you don't do anything with it, then did you invest or just throw money away?
Yeah.
Right. So how possible to do this is very possible, man. Very, very possible.
Very, very possible, guys. Very, very possible. You know, it's crazy to think that today, as a matter of fact, Dr. Ramon, the barber, he was here earlier cleaning me up in the morning. He showed up and he was just, he fade me up. Look at this. But Ramon shared with me that today, a year ago, we came back from Cleveland, from the very first boots to the ground, a year ago. And a year ago, guys, watch, and I keep this I showed this to you guys. I keep this in my right here in my office as a constant reminder of where everything started. This is original papelito. See, I ripped it off from my notepad, and the look at this right here. The very first property, it's right here. You guys saw that property. I took you guys to that property. And a year ago, this was my only property. And a year ago, I was like, man, all right, cool. I see the potential. I just want to get 5 first. And then after 5, I'm going to go to 10. Then after 10, I'm going to go to 15. And then, oh my God, this will be so cool, 20. Well, listen, 20 is cool, but I think 50 is even cooler. And then 100 is even nicer and cooler at the same time. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, and then do what Bobby Castro did: sell it as a pool and then buy a big ass building.
Guys, speaking of which, you know how everything's about law of attraction and all the good stuff, and so we have a deal. If there's any investors here that are interested, we have a deal in Texas, and it's 20 I think 30 something units. It's a portfolio of 30 something properties, a apartment complex and single families, and a couple of lots that is gonna be fire. So if there's anyone here on this live that would like to buy a full portfolio of 30 some properties, send me a private DM, and I could give you some more info. But look, this is like what I'm talking about. Build your portfolios, and then later you could sell it and move up some bigger and so forth and so on. So it's good for Tufik and Edgar. How about you guys? What's the one thing that that obviously you would like to share with people here on the live in regards to boots on the ground?
If I can go, I mean, everyone's chasing that one word, and that one word for them to take a massive action or for them not to take action. And I think that word is just certainty. Is when someone's absolutely certain they believe in it. It's not at a general level. It's more, hey, I'm absolutely certain that if you tell me if I do this, this is the result that I'm going to get back from it, and this is how my life is going to change dramatically. To me, that's kind of what boots on the ground means to me. It's like, hey, it just means absolute certainty. If I do this, this is what the outcome could be. And at that point, you're just leaving it on us. If we want it, we came to Ohio, we wanted to do it, and you gave us that gift. And now it's like, hey, are you going to do something about it or not?